Hey everybody, we're back. Yes, we're back in the land of the living. I've got the kids on Friday, so we're going to do some taste testing. With the eye covers, see how many foods they can get out of 10. So we're going to have 10 different foods on. Just a little bit of excitement for the boys, and they've got to see or try and figure out exactly what the foods are. Some will be in chocolate, some will be in chili, you name it. Some will be in fruit. Just a little bit of everything, but not everything is as it seems. So we might have something like a sprout or some peas wrapped in, rolled in chocolate. So I'm quite looking forward to that. That's for our video on Friday. But today I just want to kick off with some naan breads. Now, I've got 250 grams of bread flour. You can use plain flour. You can actually use self-raising flour as well. I've also got 2 tablespoons of Greek olive oil. I've got some chili flakes and some parsley, just to add the difference. Some bicarb of soda, salt, Greek yogurt, a cupful of water, and some butter for the final preparation, I guess. So we'll put the dry ingredients in first. So what did I say? A teaspoon of bicarb. Is it? Yeah, bicarb of soda. What was the bacon? Put another little bit in there. Salt. We never forget the salt. The chili flakes and the fresh, what do you call it? Chili flakes and the fresh parsley. Just gently mix that around. Then I'm going to add the yogurt. Now you'll notice on this recipe I'm not using what do you call it? The yeast. Remember the yeast I had, the hot water. You don't really need it, guys. So I'm going to try it without. This is a recipe from an Indian lady, so it must be right. You know what I'm saying? It must be right. So gently mix that round. I've also got a cup of water here, just for the mixing, and then we're going to, once we've mixed the dough, before we roll it out, we're going to just let it sit for around about 20-30 minutes with a tea towel over the top. I could do with a little bit more yogurt in there, I think. I said 2 teaspoons full, but actually we'll just put another little bit in there. He says, pouring the whole bloody jar in, but never mind. Now I have washed my hands, trust me. But we're going to put I've got the cup full of water. Just add that to the mix. Might not need the full cup, to be honest with you. And I'm only making a couple of naans. You remember on the last one, I made 6, and we actually threw out about 3 of them. So, right, let me just get the old hands in. Might even need a bit more flour, but you're going to need flour anyway to roll it out on the surface. These are nice, you know. I do prefer homemade naans to buying them in the shops. I mean, the ones you get from Asda and that, they're too stodgy, they're too thick. And you know, by the last video that I did, these were actually very, very light indeed. And I think the chili flakes I suppose I could have put a little bit of garlic in. I do have some fresh garlic, but never mind. Just throwing that about because we're just going to sit it for half an hour, and then we're gonna roll it out. So there we go. That's all. That's what you're looking for. Just like a bread dough, basically. It is just a bread dough. But then we're going to sprinkle some flour on the work surface and just get them ready. Now remember, don't use a non-stick pan because you want to get that hot. That's why I tend to use the wok. So you want no oil in it or anything like that. We just want to heat the wok to as hot as you can possibly get it. And then we'll roll the naan breads out and just place them in, and you'll see just how nice they'll look. Obviously, you'll not be able to taste them, but I will do a taste test as I normally do. So I'll be back with you in about 5. Hi guys, welcome back. See, I've only made a small piece. So what we'll do is we'll just pat that in a little bit of flour and we'll section it off. And actually, I think I might get 4 out of this than 3. Let's just portion it off. See how many we get out of it. Just using a pastry cutter there. So let's roll it out. And I've got the pan on. That's heating. Remember, it's got to be very, very hot indeed. So let's start rolling this out. Oh, I'll put some flour on me. Or is it? Rolling pin. And just roll it out. Oh, only going to be little naan breads, these, I think. I could have used 2. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I should have done these with the boys, actually. They would have enjoyed doing these little naans. And they're very, very, I would imagine they're low in calorie. These, because there's nothing to them, You can put a little bit of oil. Sorry, I should have said that when you were preparing it there. But you can just put a little, very, very tiny amount of oil on and just brush it. Right. I can't take you over to the pan, but I'll show you when it's completed. Because of my hands, although I can. We'll see. I've lost me touch with the camera. The camera. Dee 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 dee. Like I say, you want the pan as hot as you can. In fact, I'll try and bring you over without throwing it into the pan. There, you can see that. Just get the pan as hot as possible. You want to see it bubbling. And once it starts bubbling on the top, then you can flip it over and do the other side. Mouth watering. While we're waiting for that, I'll roll the other one. The naan breads, but I suppose chapatis are done exactly the same way. If I could sing, I would sing. But I can't. If the boys were here, we wouldn't need to sing. It's never a dull moment, is there? Right. Yeah, I should have just made 2 of these, I think. But never mind. It is what it is. Is that bubbling over there? Just let me know. And don't forget, please, please, please subscribe. The boys, I keep saying we don't have many subscribers. Yes, that's my fault because we haven't been on for a while. But we are going to start and be on for a while. Oh, look at that. Now that's just what you want your Nann to look like. Just pat it down a little bit. These will be bloody lovely. They've got a little bit chili flakes in. Like I say, I could have put garlic in, but we didn't bother this time. They'll be bloody lovely, these, when they're done. See, that's why I'm not using a non-stick pan, because you're actually wanting them to stick. And that's kind of the colour you want. You're not really wanting any darker than that, to be fair. Just as long as it's baked right through, we should be laughing. I think the other ones I did put yeast in, and these have got no yeast in, obviously, but let me just have a quick look on the bottom. They're fine. Let's get this one thrown in without damaging it. It's got 2 more to roll out, and that will be it. Yeah, so I'm quite looking forward to Friday. Fun and games. It's a little bit like, what did Jay say it was? A little bit like the Celebrity Get Me Out of Here, you know, when they do the bush tucker trials. But little do they know what I've got in store. They think it's just going to be normal foods. Well, no, if it's a bush tucker trial, then it's never normal foods, is it? Just see it there, starting to bubble. That's just what you're wanting. See, nice colour to it. Actually, these are more like a chapati than the naan, I think. And they don't take long to do. Bloody lovely. They'll soak up the curry gorgeous. Because I'm making a chicken tikka masala tonight from scratch. So, but too much of a clot on to put that on. I may well do another video sometime. Who knows? Who knows? I'm not the tidiest of cooks. Oh, bloody hell. Causing a fire. Right, we'll stick the other one in. Like I say, I'm going to get 4 out of these, 4 small ones. Just throw it in like that. He says making a hell of a mess. This one's going to be even smaller one. But I am on a diet at the end of the day. It's like a bloody face. The face flannel, this one. But like I say, please subscribe, ding the bell. That will give you a notification when we've got videos coming up. And also comment in the comment section what you think I'm doing wrong. My camera, all that sort of stuff. Let me know. I am going to get some editing software, which will make it a lot easier. And perhaps a new camera, who knows? A new camera. I'm just thinking to myself, you know, when I put the yeast in the last time, they were nice. Now these are going to be nice, very, very thin. But I'm just wondering, see, this lady didn't put yeast in, but I put yeast in the last times and they were absolutely beautiful. They really were. Maybe this pan isn't as hot as it should be. I suppose I'm not using my good pans, am I, hell? Right, we've got one more to put in. I think I'll just put that one in now. Actually, that's got a nice colour. A nice colour for a Nann. Get in there. Right, we'll slap the last one in. See how I just tossed it in like a bloody... like a pancake. Do. Actually, we might have rice and chips with it tonight. I'm feeling like I need a little bit of stodge and a little bit of, what's the word? Oh, no. Oh, I could have put some duck fat in. And remember, I'm using butter this time, but you can use ghee. Say ghee's better, whether it is or not, I don't know. So bloody expensive now, isn't it, ghee? Bloody hell. Right, while that's doing, I'll just bring it back over here. And hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, you can. See? Beautiful bloody naans. And all I'm going to do now, I've got the butter melted, is just to gently brush them with some butter and just leave them to settle. So by the time I have the ruby Murray the night, They'll be bloody lovely, these. And don't forget, I've got some fresh parsley in. Well, you can't really see it. Fresh parsley and some chili flakes. Now that butter will just soak in lovely. It just gives it a nice glaze, doesn't it? Look at that. Beautiful. If I say so myself. Right, come on you. Look at that. See, that's what you'd want, something like dark spots, black spot. Right. This will soak in beautiful. And ready for tonight. And there we go. It's never taken long, less than half an hour to do 4 beautiful naan breads. Now, for the taste test, let's rip a little bit off. Actually, not too bad. I can taste the chili flakes anyway. But very light as well. Sorry. Very light. Not like the Asda stodgy ones. I've excelled myself again. Absolutely beautiful. So, oh, look at this. I'll get clean down here, guys. And the next time I'll put a video on will probably be Friday when I've got the boys. We'll get something sorted and party time for all. Okay, so again, apologies for not being on for a while, but there's been other things going on. And I'm sure we're going to get better. But please subscribe, please ding the bell. That'll give you a notification when we are on next, possibly, well, it will be Friday. And please comment in the comment section, and we'll see you later. Tara!